guys, CJDannyB here, and welcome to my full playthrough of the indie game Venba. Venba is a narratively driven game about cooking traditional Tamil meals to keep your son connected to his cultural roots. I played through the full game the other day on my Twitch channel, and now I'm bringing the full VOD right here to you. So if you want to catch this kind of content live, you can go follow me over on my Twitch channel where I showcase a bunch of these really cool indie games. We stream on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, so don't miss out on the fun. But real quick, while right here on YouTube, I'd appreciate a little thumbs up on the video. Thank you. And without further ado, enjoy Venba. Oh man, but yeah, for anyone who doesn't know, Venba is an indie title where you're playing as this woman. Her and her family are moving to Canada from India, and you're trying to make sure your son keeps his roots and his Indian heritage. So you're making all these classic foods, trying to show him different recipe books and stuff like that. We played the demo during Steam Next Fest, so I'm very excited to finally have the full game in my hands. Also, I think I need to mention I did get this game as a review code, so yes. Also, I think this is gonna block stuff. Damn it, it's always the same fucking camera, man. Let me try this. I'm gonna scooch on down here. It might still cover stuff, but I'm gonna do my best. How's the camera? You guys like that? How's the audio? You guys, we good? We chilling? We looking hot? I know I am, but like... Leaving already? Hey, oh, sorry. Did I wake you? What time is it? 8. How are you feeling? Tired, nauseous. We're nauseous, dog. Hey, listen, if you were there for the demo, you know what's going on here, you know what I mean? Just like yesterday. Okay, I'll call your school and say you can't come in today. I was just about to leave for work. You should go back to sleep. What about your lunch? There's some leftover idli batter and garlic chutney from yesterday. You can steam some idlis quickly. I don't know if I could figure that all out. It's okay, I was just about to leave. It's just idlis. Very easy. It'll take me too long, Venba. Don't worry. I could just survive on the coffee machine. Oh, Venba, she's so pissed off with her husband. She fucking make the food. But also, yeah, the mods. Any mods in here, you guys got to get together and pick a new VIP because now y'all said Mod Squad wins. I feel like I got to nerf the Mod Squad for marbles, by the way. The Mod Squad wins every time. Also, Zeno's and Burb were in the final, so it's like, it's not like it's different. Fine, I'll make them then. Oh, wait 5 minutes. Venba, really? It's fine. No. I need to make lunch for myself anyway. I can't read good. Then to the school, I'll be done in a minute. My family's screaming. What are they screaming about? Here, let me pull up. Where's Discord? I'll put it in the mod Discord. I'll yell at everybody. Gen chat. Bless you. At everyone. We need to pick a new VIP for marbles. Discuss. That's it. And now we lay it out there. Bless you. Thank you, Super. I appreciate it. Mod Squad with easy dubs. Wow, dude, they really be out there winning. Hi, Danny. How's it going? Sorry it took me so long to say anything. Turns out my grandmother broke my A10 Warthog model. I had to pick it up and attempt to fix it. Not to have it. Oh, no. Listen, I ain't going to tell you how to live your life. But if grandma came into my room and broke my A10 Warthog model, we might be throwing hands. If grandma's like, oh, excuse me, Falcon, it was just, oops, I knocked it on the floor. I'm like, all right, grandma, put it in dukes because I'm about to throw down. Fucking grandma, break my stuff, grandma. Try again, grandma. Don't break my stuff. Sorry. So if you need me to beat up grandma, let me know. Time to cook. What's up, Phantom? How we doing tonight? Okay, let's get this done fast. Although... this is also the part where I feel like normally I would read in like voices, but now we're getting to actual like actual races and voices, and I'm like, I feel like that's not appropriate. So I'm just gonna read as Danny for this one. Should try my mother's recipe for once. The way I make idlis are never as soft as hers, and they would always cheer me up when I was feeling sick. I should just make them her way today. If the recipe's still readable, that is. One of the tailing pieces, and I'm just sad about. Is it like enough for you could like Gorilla Glue it back together? Is that a possibility? Yo, can't stay for long, but thanks for the equipment suggestions, Danny. All the stuff came, and I'm gonna fuck with it, but it's pretty cool. Might just be fighting with the micro. Yo, felt you, dog. Yo, enjoy, dude. Listen, I like get in the cam. Here it is. The pseudo tack, I like it a lot. I don't know, like at some point I'd like to go with like an XLR with the whole like interface and stuff, so I can just audio. But I've been rocking this thing since I replaced the Eddie. Big fan, big fan. Hope you enjoy it, homie. It might be nice to check it out. I know there's guides online of like perfect settings and stuff, but I did that like 10 years ago, so. Excuse me. We glued most of it back together. It just looks weird without two tail. Yeah. So I'm gonna buy you a new one. Okay. So tools: idli plate, towel, cooker. Oh, sorry, it's idli plate, towel, and cooker. Ingredients: water and batter. Holes to let steam through. These also have holes so batter can cook. Make sure it is something or it'll leak. Arrange plates so steam can cook batter. Okay, so we need to do... I've never made idlis with these kind of plates before. The only difference from mine seems to be at the holes on the plates. The recipe also calls for towels? I'm not sure why. But Amma swears this method makes the idlis a lot softer. Okay, so we need to do... Hold on. I need to do the batter. Hold on. I dropped it. Then I put it in. No. I think I needed the water first. I think I fucked up. Is it okay? Okay, so towel. I don't think I should cover the batter with the towel. Should I have done that at the bottom? Okay, hold on. Rotate it like this, right? And put it in again. And then more batter. Rotate it again like this. And then go. I should close the lid. Oh, my apologies. Here we go. Give me that lid. And bada bing. Let's see how it turns out. This is it, baby. We nail it. We cooking like kings and queens. That should be long enough. Let's remove the lid and see how it turned out. Oh my god, guys, you ruined it. You see the batter leak through the plate holes and split. Oh, because I'm supposed to... I think I need to put the towels on here. That's how I screwed it up, Chad. That's how I screwed it up. The issue people were... I think water first. Sorry, I'm distracted. I'm trying to read two things. But this year people were going on strike, so I got some days off. I also get some days off for bank holidays. Got it. That's it. Listen, every now and again, a nice day off, you gotta pop out with that, you know? Take what you can get. Oh, hold on, not yet. We gotta turn it. Real quick. Plop it in. And then we should be good. Lid, go. Let's see how it turns out. All right. Bro, this challenge is... read it as it is, Danny. Bro, this challenge is Super Smash Bros. Is killing me both in-game and in real life, huh? Danny, you screwed up. No, listen, I didn't screw up, okay? I'm just learning the recipes, you know? Boom, nailed it. Idlis, mwah, perfect. Now I made my lunch and my husband's lunch. It's gonna be great. I definitely want to try some of these dishes. I think they'd be great. Put chutney, hey! Also, apparently it's a really easy platinum. I don't know if we're knocking out tonight, but she's very tired, Connor, but there's a reason, and we should find out very shortly. Oh, wow. You even took the time to make our faces. I think you forgot about my beard, though. You really didn't have to do this. Oh, what else could I do? My husband can't figure out Idlis. Venba, I told you to go to sleep. You've been feeling sick and exhausted. You didn't have to cook. It's not a big deal if I skip lunch once. Oh, God. I butchered his name last time. Pavlon. But Pavlon, I think is how you say it. You make me choose between resting and letting you starve? That's not a fair choice to me. You're not letting me starve. I know, but that's what it feels like. And even if I had let you leave, I couldn't sleep peacefully. What will I do for lunch? See, this is the part where typically in media, they make like Indian parents like very strict and just like no bullshittery. So I can't tell if there's like a comedic response or not. So I don't know if it's just like, what would I do for lunch? What would I do for lunch if you did? You know what I mean? couldn't sleep peacefully. Let's go with this. Let's go with this one. The music's pretty great. That was a big thing they harped on in the preview event that I went to. Huge. I know they got like a big Indian music artist to do one of the tracks. I think it's the last one in the game, or it's the last one they created. I'm not sure which one it was, but the music's pretty great. Oh, the top one. Oops. Did I pick a top one? These Asian parents in general, honestly. Yeah. There you go, Connor. Go away. I said Indian. So I'm not. I swear to God, don't worry about it. I feel too guilty. I know I shouldn't, but you know I would. Is it so hard for you to cook even on days like this? You're right. Sorry. Did you look for tickets back home? Yes, it's expensive, but we can manage it. So, do you think we should go? I don't know. Let me ask the boss again if he can make me full-time. But unless the school gives you more shifts, or my boss changes his mind, it's gonna be tough to stay in Canada. You know there are other options, but I wouldn't mind going back. I'm sure I can teach again at my old job, and there's nothing really keeping us here. That would be nice. Okay, well, why don't you leave with me now? I'll walk you to the doctor's office before I go to work. Oh no, I'm sure all I need is some sleep. You've been saying that for the last 2 days now. Come on, I'll walk you. Doctors are free here. I'm so jealous! Listen. I know America is a pompous place and we all think we got stuff and blah, 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 blah. I would be lying if I said that our healthcare system didn't haunt me on the daily. Every day, it scares me. If I break something, I'm going into $40,000 of debt. Not trying to correct you. No, listen, you good. Oh, you good. You ain't corrected nothing. Trust me, I correct you every day. Wait, so why is the mom sick? Oh, sorry, we haven't gotten there yet. We'll get there in a second. Doctor free, all right? Mine's free too. I just other countries have better healthcare system we do. Thank you for the hydrate, Prince. Let me drink some actual water this time. Okay, hold on. There, you guys are wondering. Get off the screen, coffee man. We have things to read. Thank you for the hydrate, by the way. So the boss didn't even consider it. Unless a miracle happens, I say we start packing. What's with you? You never told me what the doctor said. Well, I think you should eat first. Oh, okay. Idlis again? Ah. Oh, what's gotten into you today? We're having a baby! Like, this is basically right after this conversation is where the demo ended. So now, it's all gonna make sense. Canonically a sex haver. Yeah, Venba getting it, dog. So I guess this means we have a reason to stay. I mean, raising a child back home wouldn't be so bad either, but there's a chance at a very different life here. It's only gonna get more expensive though, and we're barely scraping by as it is. We can't provide everything other parents would be able to. What if they resent us for that when they grow up? Maybe moving back to India is the best option after all. But then they could resent us for taking away this opportunity. Oh. Life's hard. What do you think, Venba? Why aren't you saying anything? Hee hee. I don't know. It's fun to see you worry like this. Are you not worried? I don't know. I feel very calm for some reason. That makes one of us. Pavlan, don't worry. I'm sure we'll turn out just fine. They'll turn out just fine. Not us, just the baby. Would I not see this coming? Dude, you weren't surprised by the baby? By the child and all the art? You see the starting student screen with a kid? You didn't think we'd have a kid? Hey, my characters in video games canonically fuck ruins my immersion. Damn it, they made a baby? Ugh! I don't like when my characters have sexy time. How can you be so sure? It's our child. How else could they turn out? don't know. I thought she was gonna die. No. So Venba's like the main character. So basically the whole plot is with our kid growing up in Canada. Like I put in the preview, and we'll probably get to it tonight, but there's one where he comes home with like good grades. He's like, Mom, I want pizza. And Mom's like, well, what if we made something at home? You know, he's like, I don't know about that. So you make, I forget the name of the dish, but you make this one that's like, it's like a metal tube. They're like, oh, it's like a rocket ship when you make it and like blast off and everything. So you have to convince the kid to want to have Indian food instead of like just pizza every night. It's pretty cool. I like the narrative behind it. My name is Pavlan, sir. Pavlan, sir. Kavin, I think is how you say it. What did you run off to? Sir, it'd be my privilege to work with you. Also, so now, something else they do is they change I have to double check what the colors are, but I think white is when they're speaking Indian, and yellow is when they're speaking English. I have to see for sure. It might be the other way around. Pardon me, sir? I don't have time to play, Kavin. I have a lot of work to do. Uh-oh. He'll come running through. It's more like, damn it, my characters in video games have more risk than I do. How dare you have a child? How dare you start a family? A family in this economy? Yes, sir. I've managed transport for hundreds of units of inventory per day. Pardon me, sir? Kavin, there you are. What are you wearing? Where's your shirt? It's a cape. Take that off. Let's get you dressed. No, I like it. That job was in India, sir. But Kavin, wait there. Don't run. Ha ha. It might be Kavin. I'm gonna hold on. I'm gonna look up pronunciation. Kavin.
Kavin.
I guess Kavin. Is also economy in this family? I don't think so. I think it's pronounced John. You're right. That's John. Kavin, come back here. This has become a routine now. Oh, yo, Mom pissed. She going, ooh, yee. It does sound very white. Should I stick with Kavin? Did I go with Kavin? I feel like Kavin's wrong. Yes, sir. Bachelor of Science in Physics, sir. Hey, yo, that's how so dirty, Doc. Here, wear this shirt, kinda. No! But sir, you can just take me on my probation period, maybe. I'm driven, self-started, and a quick learner, sir. Put this on, Katan. Hurry up now. But I don't want to. Okay, I think the yellow is English. Okay, here, speak in Tom. Okay. So, white is in Tom. I think it's pronounced Tummer. I'm really just nervous. I'm butchering everything. As soon as I watch, like, oh, this guy has no idea. Sorry, I'm black. I don't know. I can't even understand what you're saying. You don't have to pay until then. Please, kinda. I understand, sir. Yes, good boy. Okay. Thank you, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you. Thank you for considering me. Good day. I can't tell if he got the job or not. I don't know how to. Kavin. What does this one say? Read it. Kavin. See, there's so many just like robot voices. It's hard to say for sure. Well, this is his timer. Hold on. Kavin. All right, Kavin. Hello, Mr. Bachelor of Science. What happened? Same old. They didn't buy the hundreds of units of inventory story. I'm telling you, it's time for it to go. It's time for it to go. So with that, I assume the story. What, my beard? This is a phone interview. Oh, your clean-shaven theory doesn't hold water here. I spent half these calls asking them to repeat themselves. I should watch cartoons with Kevin. If I can understand those shows, maybe I can understand these people too. Yay! We can watch Batman together, Appa! Yes, but your son's gonna forget Tamer at this rate. Did you know his friends call him Kevin? What's wrong with that? Speaking Tamer da. Well, what's wrong with that? Also, I don't speak Tamer, so don't expect me to translate. The way you're saying sounds like it would be in the way of the dialect. That Kavin. It's hard, okay? I don't know words. Yo, let's just go with Kevin. That's what his friends call him. My friends call me Kevin. It's only one letter that's different anyways. That's why we picked it. Names tell stories. I like that one better. Ooh. It's a way for people to learn about you and where you're from. You shouldn't be afraid to correct your friends. It's your name after all. Who else is going to tell them? In Kavin means beautiful. It's such a lovely name, and it suits you so well. I don't want to be beautiful. I just want to be Kevin. He's brighter than us, Venba. He learned to adapt. We haven't. You know, he aced yesterday's English quiz. He did? Really? Good job. We should celebrate, Takana. What do you want to eat? I'll make something special. Oh, can we order pizza? Speaking Tamer, Kevin. I want pizza. How about something better? How about we make something at home? How about something better? Listen, I don't think it's John. His name's not John. I believe it's pronounced John. Like porota, dosa, idiampam, gidosa. Oh my god, biryani, caridosa. No, I'm tired of all of these. I said I want pizza, extra cheese, extra toppings. You want pizza all the time, Kevin. Have you ever had putu? No. Okay. So really funny story behind the scenes. When I made my preview and I talked about this scene, I mentioned putu. The first time I said putu, every other time I screwed up and said puta, which for those who know, you know, that's the wrong word. So before I went to post it, I was uploading it, rewatching it. I said, shoot, I said the wrong word. So I had to go back in. I've recorded myself going putu and just edited in the audio. So if you go back and watch the preview, when I say putu, you can see it doesn't match my mouth movements. So very funny behind the scenes moment for you. No, what's that? Well, I've only seen my mother make it before. It's a lot of fun to make. Reminds me of a rocket. Rocket? Yes, a lot of steam comes out when you make it. It looks like a rocket launching. It does? Yes. But you know what? Let's just order pizza. There's no rocket, but you get a nice cardboard box. She's thinking. She's playing big brains. Will it really look like a rocket launch? Do you want to see? She double checked. She was like, am I tricking him? Am I fooling him? A lot of steam comes out when you make it, then it explodes. Listen, hopefully not. Hopefully we can nail this. All right, let's get started. I haven't made this before, but Amas has a recipe on it. Amas. Hopefully it's readable. Where's the rocket? We need to make the flour first, da. There's not a lot of punctuation. I'm wondering if that's just like a language thing. Like if in Tama they don't have punctuation, they just know, or what? Okay, hold on. All right, so you guys need 500. Oh, listen to this track though. So 500 grams of rice, water. So blend the 500 grams of rice. Separate fine rice from the chunks. 3 something. I'm moving my mouse. Something chunks. Combine 500 grams of fine rice with water. Okay, I can't see what step 3 is, so we have to figure it out. So, blend the rice. Let's make some flour. When do we get to the rocket part? Soon, da. Be patient. Okay, so can I take a lid off? Okay, it's poured in. All right, we blend. Okay. And now I need to separate the fine rice from the chunks. So close that. So give me this. I should shake this, the sieve. I don't know if Connor said, I don't know how to say that word. Over the towel to catch everything. So we take this. Just like, am I doing it right? I think I am. Yeah, it's all draining, so. I think that's done. So then we do something chunks over the something. Shit, yo, what up, Brenda? What's poppin', homie? Welcome back, new VIP. Daniel messed us up. We need to see the rocket. Listen, if I mess it up, we'll just go again. Not gonna lie, I wish the background music was bossa novas. Okay, no, I see you. Games like this really make me want to research the culture. I think like they did a great job with that, right? That was a big thing they had when they were making this game. They were like wanting to show the culture and the different recipes, and of course they had said like you can't just open the game and be like, all right, this is how I make it. But they were like, this is gonna lead people to be like, how do I make putu? How do I look it up? Here are the ingredients, how to make it, what does it taste like? So I think it's a really cool like a cultural inspiration for people playing this one. I'm very excited to see people like make the food. I think it'd be a fun stream too. I just don't know how. That's to get me invested in Indian music. Nice. The fun part of the game. Guess it. Listen, it's great. Okay, so hold on. So combine the water and the fine rice. So can I just? Recipe says adding flour to the rice is the final step. So do you think this is right? No. This is way too runny. We must have added less than 500 grams of rice. We need to find a way to use all of it. Did I not? Do I need to like... So it's the blended rice. So hold on. Blend the rice. Separate the fibers from the chunks, which I did, right? Kind of like... Maybe I didn't do all of it. Maybe I could go more. Maybe there was even more. I got into Japanese culture through like Ghost of Tsushima and like Sekiro. It's not a bad example. I get it. Like, in some way, shape, or form, you need media at some degree. You can add this to the water directly. It became chunky. We need to find another way to use it. So like, reblend this, I guess. We gotta reblend the chunks, guys. We gotta reblend the chunks. Got it. That's the step we're missing. Gotta go walk my dog. Be back. Yo, sounds good, Phantom. Don't get caught. So if I do it again, this should be it, baby. This is the run. I can feel it now. I don't know how much more there is. No more chunks, baby. This is it, dog. Let's go. Who wants some putu? Like this. Drop it in. Okay, I think this is perfect. Why does this feel like flour even though there was so much water? We have to mix the water and flour little by little. The final consistency should feel like slightly wet. What's this game's gimmick? You're cooking. You're cooking food, Cal. You're not watching that, or? All right, that wasn't too hard. When will we get to do the rocket? Oh God, more instructions. Oh no. Oh jeez. Oh my. Even Demon Slayer had me in like heading to like katanas, like the Shogun shit. I feel that. I feel it. Oh God. Okay, so we need the flour and the coconut, 4 tablespoons of something, and then water. Everything's cut up. Okay, put coconut layers as far away from each other as possible. So it's coconut, flour, flour, coconut, flour, flour, coconut. I don't like coconut. I might not like this dish. Okay, so you need to put a layer of coconut. Okay. 1 2 2 1 2 2 1. Connor, I really don't know what to say to you, homie. Can I be totally honest with you? You've been kind of disrespectful the last couple days. And like, I don't know if you're playing haha funnies in the chat and whatever, but like, There's different games for different people that play differently. You saying I could just go play Overcooked 2? Then go play Overcooked 2, bud. I got nothing for you. If you don't like the game, you can leave. But other people are enjoying it. So if your whole thing is, why don't I just play Overcooked 2? Go play Overcooked 2 and let everyone enjoy it. Sound good? Cool. You can vibe what you want, but like I said, you're kind of being an asshole. Okay, some of the parts of the water steams and cooks about, okay. Tricky part is figuring out how much rice and coconut needed. Not every game thrives on chaos, homie. Some can just be a chill vibe. And in what order the coconut? Okay, so we need, this is the coconut. So we need to do, so it's flour. Nope, I screwed it up already. Go back. Yeah, coconut. Flour. Actually, no, is it? Because it just goes like white and yellow, so maybe it has to be the other way. It's hard to say. We probably screwed it up here. I'm guessing based on the colors in the book that it's correct. And then, so put coconut layers as far apart as, I guess that has to be right. Did I put a filter on you and now I have the Lorax version, Dan? Yo, bet, dude. Sometimes I strive to be the Lorax. Just put this on here. Is there any other instruction? Oh, where did I put the water? Did I put it in here? Okay, and then this on top. No? Put the lid on? Then this on top? No? There we go. I was supposed to put it right. Okay, now we go. He speaks for the gnome. Yeah, throw it in the Discord, dude. It's launch time, Calvin. All right. I hope, did we do it right? Did we do it right? Did I do it right? Let's go. I've seen the version where it fails. As soon as you pull the thing up, it just, you know. Oh, 2 trophies? Dog, I'm good at this. Wow, that was so cool. Venba, I can't believe it didn't fall. Amma, can we do that again? Oh, he's so excited. That's kind of good. Yo, what is that, like the dip or the sauce or the soup with it? I don't know what it's looked at. Uh-oh. We're unable to offer you our secondary teacher position at this time. However, we encourage, oh no, Venba's, we're struggling, dog. I can see it already that like the parents are struggling and then Calvin's gonna grow up and be like super like, oh, you guys didn't do enough for me. And it's like, you don't even know. You don't know, son. Is he asleep? I think so. Calvin? Cool. Yep, pillar of food indeed. All right, so that interview, another dead end? Yes. I think of that before I took the call. No relevant Canadian work experience. We'll keep you on file. I don't know. I feel like I deluded us into thinking we can make it work here. Well, don't worry. I'll go to the employment office again tomorrow. What? I know you don't like Suresh, but I think you should take that sales job at his company. It's all about who you know here. We really are at the end of our rope. And we barely know anyone. We're not in a position to pick and choose our help. I thought moving here would be a chance to start over. That even here, we still have to beg people like Suresh. It's not begging. I know. I'll call him tomorrow. Thank you. But honestly, I think you're more qualified for sales than I am. I mean, the way you sold Calvin on the Butu today, you're really good with kids. I can't believe you're having a hard time teaching in school. Well, it's not like teaching back home. It makes me worry about Calvin. We're gonna become Calvin's teacher, baby. Why? Well, back home, I can get the class laughing, open up, get them in the mood to learn, you know? But it's harder here. What does it have to do with Calvin? I just feel that there's a wall between me and my class, and I can't connect with them. They lead very different lives than we did. And I feel that same wall growing around Kevin. How do you mean? What if I can't connect with Kevin? It's so hard to even talk to him. It just feels like he's growing further away from us. He's like 5, though, you know? The other day, he told me he wished he had his own room like his friends. He said he needs his privacy. What 5-year-old needs privacy? Can you even imagine asking for something like that when we were kids? It's like he's in a different world than us. Well, it's more than just that. He doesn't eat lunch at school. He's not interested in anything we do. That one. Ooh, excuse me. I put the pic in the Discord under the cool stuff. Bet I'll have to check it out later. Yo, sounds good night. Thanks for hanging out, bud. You have a great night. I thought I could at least get him to listen to music or watch some movies from back home. But he'd rather watch Home Alone for the 100th time. I don't know. I'm worried. These things bother me too, but we chose to bring him up here, not him. We did it because we thought he'd have a better life here. And he does. This place comes with better education and opportunities, but it also comes with its own culture, language, values. We can't pick and choose the ones we want and ask him to ignore from the others. I think it's natural that any kid wants to fit in, right? Yeah, maybe. It's just scary. Don't worry, Venba. He'll turn out just fine. How are you so sure? He's our child. How else will he turn out? Oh, I think it's the same thing she said to him when we were pregnant. Did he guess his age being? Dude, I'm just good like that, dude. I'm gonna say, listen, I'm looking at it right now. I'm gonna guess that CGAB guy, 28. I bet he's 28 years old. That's my guess. It's a dope mask. I love that mask. If I can get like a 3D print of that on the wall, that'd be sick. Someone want to print that for me? Home Alone's a good movie, but Calvin's weird for watching it, not during the holidays. Nah, you can watch Home Alone whenever. Sure, it's about Christmas. That's like saying playing Spider-Man Miles Morales, you can only do it during Christmas, you know? Go on. Tell her. His name is Pavlan. He's my dad. P-A-A-V-A-L-A-N. She says Appa's not at the office. Does she know what time he left? Do you know when my dad left the office? So also a cool thing is when you see the text box all splotchy like this, it's like it's very broken and hard to understand. He's not speaking super fluently. So that's how it's depicted through the phone. Like it's struggling to, yeah. Oh, I'm not old. You're old, dummy. Die Hard's a Christmas movie and I will die on that. I don't disagree. Honestly, I've never watched Die Hard. I got to at some point. I've just never seen any of them. I know there was the more recent one with him and his kid, but I haven't seen any of the Die Hard movies. But I don't deny it. I'm sure it's a Christmas movie too. Okay, well, does she at least know if he came in today? Did you see my dad today? Ask her if he usually leaves with anybody. Maybe he can call them. Does he usually go home with anyone? She says no. Dad usually leaves alone. He's very quiet. She says all the sales staff left at 5 today. She says he must have left then too. Okay, thank you. Yo, Pops, where you at? You what? What? I've never seen Die Hard. I've seen the clips. Like, I've seen, like, the yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker, you know? But I've never watched Die Hard. Just haven't had the opportunity. I'm 13. How am I old? That's double digits, bro. You know how long that is? Okay, Google. What's 13 times 365? 4,745 days alive. And that's not even counting leap years. So add another like 3 years on there. Dog. Whew. Yikerinos. You're old as balls. Ruh-roh. Where'd he go? Good question. We'll find out. Where are we walking through the park, Amma? Do you think Appa will be here? I don't know, Kana. Sometimes your Appa loves to walk instead of taking the bus. If you decide to walk home from the office, it should be through here. But the lady said Appa left at 5. What's taking him so long? I'm a little concerned. I swear to God, if Dad's cheating, I'm gonna lose my fucking mind. you think he went somewhere else first? But where would he go for this long? Yeah, okay. We're here for this long. I don't know, Kevin. Enough with your questions. Sorry, Kana. I'm just worried about Appa. Why are you worried? Do you think something happened to him? No, I'm sure he's fine. You don't have to stay quiet, Kevin. Here, you can ask me anything you want. Anything? Yes, and I'll answer it. But only if you can ask it in Tamil. Okay? Oh, okay. I can do that. Ahem. Okay. Okay, I can do that. Why'd that lady say that Appa's very quiet? He talks a lot at home. No, look at you go. See, you can speak Tamil when you want to. Let me so. Yo, Indian Gamer dude, what's poppin', homie? How you doing tonight? I think he dead. Dad's not dead. He can't be dead. I don't like the vibes of see. I'm not sure what it's leading to. I don't know if it's like dad working his second job at night and we're about to find out and he's keeping a secret for some reason. Because like, I don't know. I don't know what we're getting into. We'll see after the questions though. Scene change and it's like, bam, bus crash. I better not be. I think it should probably be horrible. Like your. Dude, I obviously growing up speaking English, like I even still struggle with it. But like seeing people whose first language isn't English and then trying to learn it, it is probably easily one of the most, if not the most confusing language to learn. 100%. I feel bad for anyone trying to learn it like later in life. Attention to see, it's pretty crazy, dude. But also, welcome. I assume Indian Gamer dude. Were you looking for someone playing Venba? Because came to the right place. English is the hardest language. That's what. Listen, that's what I've heard. So statistically, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it's that they don't talk to him. What do you mean? Oh, nothing. He doesn't really like his job, Kevin. Maybe that's why. He was a writer back home, right? Did he like his job then? Oh, yes. He loved to write. How come I never see him write at home? Well, he always writes when something bothers him. Back home, that used to be every day. Maybe you should bug him more. So how did you and Appa meet? What did you do back home? How'd you and Appa meet? I want to know that story. You know I'm named after a type of poem, right? Yes, Appa told me. Venba is kind of like a haiku. The private school where I was teaching was treating both staff and students terribly. No proper equipment or rooms, the horrible pay, so we organized a protest. We had signs and boards and dozens of people. One day, we were told a reporter wanted to interview us. We thought this was a big break. But he was the shabbiest person I'd ever seen. He looked like he had just woken up. Was it Appa? Yes. Still, I answered all the questions and hoped for the best. A week later, we all read the article that came out in the magazine. But it wasn't an article. It was a poem. It was a Venba, a gorgeous one too. It was about the school, the students, our protest, and it was about me. Somehow, people could ignore our protest, but they couldn't ignore the poem. It received a lot of attention, and as a result, so did our protest. The school was forced to change, and I was smitten. Aww, that's so cute. But English seems way harder, 100%. Just got done with the game, was just seeing how other people are vibing with it. I'm very much enjoying it. I got to go to the early preview and I just got my review code yesterday, so I finally got a chance to sit down and play it. I'm sure you enjoyed it. How long did it take you to beat, if you have like a rough idea? Because I heard it was shorter, but I don't know how short. Like Kevin's wide smile. Listen, he's just vibing with that smile, dog. Good to go. Yo, sounds good. Thanks for hanging out, Zenoza. Take care, bud. Why'd you move here? Do you think you'll ever go back? Why'd you move here? Yeah, I gotta go out to the kitchen quick, but I'll do it after the scene. It wasn't an easy choice. Pavan wanted to be with me, and I couldn't imagine being with anyone else. But a lot of people took issue with us being together, and they decided to make it our problem. It was getting really hard to deal with it, so we gambled on a fresh start here and took it. Why is it? of a sudden. Ama siapa? Also, Indian Gamer Guy, you could probably correct me on anything I'm butchering. If I'm butchering any of this, feel free to let me know. What's happening? Oh. He's alive. He's good. He just got jumped in the park. Oh, man. That sucks butt. He's writing. He's about to write the best Venba in his life. Almost thought he died. Listen, I knew it wasn't on the table because I've seen scenes that we haven't gotten to yet where Dad's around. So I was like confident he didn't, but also like, ugh, I wasn't sure what was going on there. I'm back for 5 minutes. What happened? Dad died. No, he didn't. He just got jumped. At least they're in Canada with free healthcare. Fair enough. All right, hold on. Give me a second. I got to run to the kitchen. I'll be right back. Give me like 20 seconds. Go take a pee-pee break or something. I thought he said James Corden. Wait.
So much going on here. I've had 4 staff update meetings already.
Shh. 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 Don't tell the janitor. Don't tell the janitor. Don't tell the janitor, okay? Keep it to yourselves. Don't tell anyone. Thank you very much. It is hot in here. I'm gonna turn on the air conditioner. Hopefully it doesn't make a lot of noise. Ugh. Beep boop. Yo, was that me playing Virginia? Old clip right there, dog. That's an old clip. All right, hold on. I got chicken tendies, mac and cheese, and fried. Look. Look. I know it's really bad taste to be eating some of the most Americanized foods you can get while I play Venba, but pretty good. Here, you want to fry? You have to share it with the chat, okay? You can't have it yourself. You have to share it. Okay, there you go. Y'all share that. Psych. Enjoy the clips of Danny committing murder. Which clip was that? What was it? Was the Hitman one? That one comes up a lot, I think. Alrighty. Nom 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 indeed. Quick, while he's gone, cause chaos. No, no cat. Listen. Oh, don't tell the janitor. Shh, don't tell the janitor. It's a great one. Oh, they're so old. Okay, I just finished cutting up the onions too. I think we should have everything you need. Yes, thanks, Bob. I'll go help Calvin pack. Was he going to school? We're going to college. What a time skip. Hey, yo, look at all these ingredients. There's nothing. Okay, this recipe is completely unreadable. Layered biryani is really fancy. I've never made it that way before, but I've seen Amma make it the night before we left India. Maybe I can try remembering this. Oh, okay. They told us about this one too, where you kind of have to like remember what steps she takes. There's actually the order you add these 4 ingredients in. You want all of them to fry in the oil nicely, but the ingredients you add first will always fry more in the oil than the ones you add next. Right, so if you want onions to turn golden brown, they need to be fried the most. And remember, once you add tomatoes, they release so much water, it's hard for anything to fry after. So tomatoes should go last. So onions first, tomatoes last. I guess it doesn't matter for the others then. Yo, listen to this track though. Yo, this bops, dude. Dibs on middle. No, you can't have the middle. There's this place called Bullies that it's like a sports bar, a small arcade, and has food exactly like that. It's good though. Yo, bet, dude. Yeah, this is from a place called Twin Kiss. It's like a little Amish restaurant. All right, so we want onions, I guess. I don't know if this showed up in the memory. I don't know if like taking too long does anything. So tomatoes. Okay. I don't remember doing it. Oh, I fucked up. Was done something wrong. Let me try again. Okay, hold on. Go to the memory. As long as the order you add the 4 ingredients, you want them to fry in the oil nicely, but the ingredients you add first will always fry more. The oil, more in the oil than the ones you add next. So when the onions turn golden brown, they need to be fried the most. So is that did I add the tomatoes too soon? That's what I think. The music bops, bro. It's really good. Okay, so it is the okay, so onions first. Do I have to like wait? Did I take too long? This. And I don't want to add this yet. Yeah, I fucked it up again. Alright, let me see what's here first. Okay. The beef goes in after all the salt and powders. That order is important. Then add water and let it reduce. Okay. How am I gonna remember all this? Don't worry, I added all these instructions to the recipe book I gave you. The recipe book I can't read? And then I need another. Hold on, let me look at this. Remember, add all these first. Oh, these ingredients so expensive. Amma, why are you going through all this trouble? It's okay, D. It's a big thing. Die? It's okay, die? It's a big thing to leave to another country. I don't know when I'll be able to cook for you again. Okay. So add, I guess, all of this first. I think tomatoes go very last. So they said the tomatoes go last, which is what I was guessing for these ingredients. I didn't know it meant like last. But I guess if we're still frying, so I guess we do these first though, all the small guys. That's just water? Yeah. I don't know if the powders were included in that. So the I never get tired of how great toasting small spices smells. I wish you could see how much these cost here. You could lose your mind over these prices. So, does that include the powders? Those go last. Okay, so let's go onions, powder, chilies. Let's go with the meat. Fuck! There's something wrong. Okay, so that, okay, it leaves a checkpoint. So let's go with these, this, and then the tomatoes. Of course, the tomatoes go in last. Okay, so not last, but last of that set. Okay. Went through a lot of trouble for the recipe book, Amma. I'm sorry I couldn't take better care of it. But I'm mixing these now, and I hope Kavin can appreciate it when he cooks these. Okay, and then we add the meat. Now, the spices. Spice it up. Oh, wait, I was supposed to add the water? Shit. Oh, the salt. Okay, hold on, I fucked up. Hold on. Marinated meat. Hold on, we're trying. All right, sounds good as it does. Thanks for stopping back and then coming back and then leaving again, then bopping it back. And yo, enjoy your night. The beef goes in after we add all the salt and powders. Okay, so the beef shouldn't go. The beef needs to go last. So now we go with all the powders. So powder, salt, beef. Oh, and then the water. Shit, hold on. This smells divine. I think we need to let it simmer for 30 minutes and we can start the layering. Okay, bet. Let's go, baby. Yeah, I was pretty certain the water was last because you had to congeal it. Gravy's done. All that's left is the biryani. We finish before Common leaves. That's the plan. Yo, if he leaves, I'll lose my mind. All right, do I have instructions for this? Oh, okay. They're cut out. All right, layered biryani. Ingredients, broken. All right, so... okay, once done, let's sit in low flame for 30 minutes. So, 1 tube, 1, 2, 3. At least the second part is salvageable. I think the idea is to put everything in the pot, seal tightly, and let it simmer together. The 1, 2, 3 might refer to the different layers of gravy, rice, and other things. But in what order? Maybe I try to remember. Okay, hold on. I see. We just added all these together on top of the rice layer. And that's the final layer? Yes. What's wrong, Amma? So, Amma, why are you crying? You know we'll visit often, and once things are better, we'll come back here. This is our home. Where else would we go? I know Kana is just so far away. So all of it on top of the rice? So rice first? So it should be rice, something, rice, something. Oh God, there's so many items. Hold on. Do I just put like everything? Is it me or does she look older? She is 100% older. Her, like, you're gonna see Kavin in a minute, and he's grown up like a lot. Going back to the memory. Okay, I see. We just add all of these together on top of the rice layer, and that's the final layer. Yes. What's wrong? Okay, so now we're back to the narrative bit. All of it on top of the rice. It just looks like, so literally just all of it. I'm confused about the layers part then. Was there a photo of Kavin's graduation? Yeah, it was definitely him older. I don't know if I didn't see if it was graduation or not. Definitely older. But they were saying like he's packing before he leaves, so I assume he's packing for college or some sort. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. So it should be the rice. I guess a little bit of everything here. We're just, ooh, I'm putting milk in there. Okay, hold on. And then the rice. I don't think this is the right. Okay, hold on. Hold on now. What's this? Oh, do I gotta take some of this out? Hold on. Take some of that out. So it should be. Let's see some rice, meat, rice, and then everything else. I think this is right. I just have to cover it with the lid now. Okay. Let it simmer for 30 minutes, baby. Let's go. Just need to keep the flame very low and let it cook together. Bad. Sorry, I was napping. Oh my God, Barry was in a nice nap. Not much. We started the game. We showed our son how to make a rocket ship with Putu. And then Dad didn't come home. We're like, what happened? We went to the park. We saw he got mugged. And now we're cooking for our son, who we think is leaving for college. Then made the Kalos region and search for the One Piece while they go Super Saiyan. It's pretty close. I was not paying attention when it went. Looks amazing. It does look pretty good. Speaking of good, I got food right here. I'm just ooh, Dad says, so is Dad? Oh, those are his glasses. I thought he saw a bandage on. Look at him. He's so big. How is it? Oh, so good. Beef really is the best. He's got it all over his fingers. Oh, it's really good, Hama. I'm glad. Oh, you won't get many chances to cook. I won't get many chances to cook for you like this again. Hama, stop being so dramatic. I'm just moving out for university. Yes, Kana, but we'll miss you. Have you packed everything? It's a long drive. We might have to get gas on the way. Oh, as it turns out, my friends are driving there today, after all. So I'll be going with them. Oh. Mom's so sad. This way, you and Appa don't have to drive all day. We want to see the university. I was looking forward to the drive. I don't want to cry. you have a nice nap, especially with getting 0 sleep? Listen, homie, you gotta go. You get some sleep. Don't be staying up all night. Be respectful of yourself. We gotta spend some time together before we send you off. It's not a hassle to us at all to drive you. We love you. We'd love to. Sorry. Last chance for us to... yeah, we don't love you. We would just love the idea. We don't love you. Sorry, son. Last chance for us to annoy you with unsolicited advice. Aw, Ma, that'd be nice. But I think it's just easier this way. You can always annoy me another time. Okay, Kana. Sure. Did he even get any of the meat pieces? Maybe we can drive there next week. Drop off some food. Oh, I almost forgot. Will your friend's car have enough space for some containers? I don't know. Why? Well, I've packed a lot more of the biryani. I also packed some, oh God, some foodies, pickles, and sweets. Did she give all the pieces to Kyle? Listen, Dad, I love Dad right now. Dad is great. His dad is so focused on the food. You see how he's just got his hands like in it? Like he's just got the food all over his fingers without any utensils. I'm loving this. Amma, I can't take that in the car. Why not? I've packed for your friends too. You can all eat. Amma, they don't want biryani. And the whole car will smell. I don't want them in my dorm either. You don't want any of it? Kevin, I put a lot of effort into making all of this week. I didn't ask you to. Why are you getting mad? I know you didn't ask, but what will you even eat there? I don't know. There are cafeterias, instant noodles, whatever. I'll figure it out. I can't believe she gave him all the pieces. I'm cackling, dude. Dad's hilarious. Mom's over here having an existential crisis about her son leaving. Dad's like, God damn, I didn't get any fucking beef. What the fuck? Oh, yo, Chris, what's up, dog? My dad's basically Luffy wanting all the meat. Yo, honestly, I thought you said my dad. That dad. It's true though. Just a way to eat. The dad's patting his food. Revoke his beef. Take it back. Give it to Dad. I guess, okay, I'm going to call it now. We're going to get in a fight. Kid's going to get up and leave, and Dad's going to like reach and take the plate. Be like, oh, I got the beef. Dad is a mood. If I tried to deny food, I'd get punished. I don't know. I guess it's just a consideration thing. I don't think I'd deny it, but also like I'd take it with, and if it's something I really don't want, I just wouldn't eat it. But again, like for the safety of someone else's feelings, I just wouldn't say anything, if that makes sense. But also, we be an asshole, Calvin. Come on, man. I can't believe she gave him all the pieces. I'm just eating Kuska? Kuska. I'm just eating Kuska here. That's not healthy, Calvin. You can't eat out every day. Literally everyone there will be doing that. I'm just trying to be helpful. Well, you're not. Why don't you just take some of it? You don't have to eat it. I said no, Amma. I'm done with this. This is a fresh start for me. I don't want to smell like Little India anymore. I want to be normal. For once. Kana, the language you speak, the food you eat, and the clothes you wear. Only you should decide that, Kavin. You don't have to change who you are for us. But just be sure you're not changing who you are for anyone else either. There's a wonderful and beautiful culture that's a part of you. It'd be a shame if you chose not to be a part of it. I like that, honestly. Those are some words of wisdom. I like that a lot. I end up eating all of it in an hour. The food looks pretty good. It looks pretty good, dude. Just because you think it's not normal, then why do we even move here? We should have just stayed in India. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to yell. It's just... There's no need to create a fuss over any of this. It's not like you're never going to see me again. I'll visit often, okay? Okay. And I'll call every week, too. So, please, try not to worry. Okay? Okay. Oh. It sounds familiar. Yeah? Sound familiar, baby? Did we de-age? Is that them? Yeah, I think so. Who's that girl? I've never seen her before. Calvin got a girlfriend. I think. Maybe. We don't know. Dad's amazing. When he's not thinking of meat, he's laying the advice like Uncle Iroh. Dude, honestly, he pretty much is. They're eating beef from a cow. And in India, they worship cows. Oh, is that how we're... I don't know anything about Indian culture to that degree. I don't know. Gavin has a girlfriend. Smart kid. This is why he didn't want us to drive him. Chip off the old block. Oh. He goes, did you even give them a hug and kiss goodbye? I suppose it's good that he's so independent and makes his own choices, even if they are so incorrect. Excuse me. Our choices were mostly made for us already. Whatever he chooses, at least it'll be his own decision. We just have to wait patiently for him to come back to us. Until then, it's just the two of us again, huh? Just like old times. I swear to God, if this game ends next to Venba's deathbed, I'm going to lose it. I'm going to ask for a refund for a game that I received a review code for. We're unable to offer you a secondary teaching position at this time. However, we encourage you to apply again next year. Fuck. So I guess has Venba just been unemployed? Like her whole child's life? Did Kavin reach the university? Did he text or call yet? No. But we told him to text or call when he gets there, right? Yes. Well, maybe he hasn't got... Oh, he has. I kept waiting and got worried, so I finally called him. He just said he forgot to inform us and hurried to hang up. Ah, well, it's a big day after all. I'm sure he's got a lot going on there. Oh, sure. Let your son do as he likes. I'm not going to bother anymore. He doesn't want to eat what he doesn't eat what we make. He doesn't want to speak Tamer. He doesn't even want the name we gave him. I'm done chasing after him. Yeah, you're right. Oh, wait. He forgot his headphones in his room. I was going to bring them to him sometime next week, but maybe we should just let him pick it up whenever he's here next. Oh, he did? Of course not, Pavlon. Excuse me. Of course not, Pavlon. We should help if we can. He uses those headphones all the time. It'll be hard for him without that. What? Oh, you made that up. Is there anything more fleeting than your anger towards Kavin? That's what being a parent is. That's what being a parent is, I suppose. When Kavin said he wants to pursue writing, I was so happy. Finally, something we have in common. I wanted to show him all the works that inspired me and all the poems and stories that I love. And that one, and the ones you wrote too. All the stories you read to him as a child were just ones you wrote on the spot. Yeah, but I doubt he even remembers that. I don't even know if he can read Tamer literature, much less understand it. Kavin has a girlfriend. If you didn't say goodbye, that's an asshole move. Big facts, big facts. Kavin's having some sex with his girlfriend. Listen, we don't want to assume Kavin's out here being an adult already. I used to know why he wanted to turn his back on all the unique and special things his roots have to offer. But after that night in the park, maybe he's thinking it's better not to be unique or stand out in any way. And I don't think we can blame him for that. I guess it wasn't the best decision to move. I don't get to write here. You don't get to teach here. It's hard for Kavin to be who he really wants to be here. Maybe you should have stayed. If you're going to suggest I would have been better off not moving here with you, my anger is going to be anything but fleeting. But come on, I know how much you miss home. Wouldn't you be happier back there? If I felt that I didn't have anyone, then yes, maybe I'd be happier there. But I have Kavin, and I have you. Home is where you two are. Aww. How cheesy! Sign of Hook. I hope you guys are enjoying the game. If you want to check out Venba, it's on everything: Switch, PC, Xbox, PlayStation. Just came out yesterday. I want to say it's what, $15, I think. Pretty dope game. I'm really digging it so far. It's gonna make me cry. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. They did not just kill Dad. Verb, I hate you.
I'm Mr. King Dice. I'm the gamest in the land. I never play nice. I'm the devil's right-hand man. I can't let you pass, 'cause you ain't done everything. Bring me those contracts, come on, bring them to the king.
Great timing. Real great timing there, burb. Look at Jane do this. Excuse me, I tried to take that moment to eat as much as I could. Let's see here. Just be yourself and someone. Whoa, God, the chat doesn't like you for being yourself. Fuck them. Not sex. Starboy Nick, hello, welcome to chat. I follow you on TikTok. You're my indie dude. Hello. I've been needing new indie games on here. Hey, can you stop? We're talking to a new friend. Come on, y'all. Listen, Big Time Rush is great. We're talking to a friend. Yo, Nick, thank you so much for joining. I'm glad I could be your indie guy. Listen, if you need a new one, Venba just came out yesterday, and I'm about to cry. You might have just saw a big spoiler, but hey, here we are. Thank you so much for the follow, homie. I appreciate you so freaking much. Now, we don't usually stream on Tuesday. Usually this is the day off, but I won't be here tomorrow. Typically, I stream Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, showing off all kinds of cool indies. And then on Thursday, we're doing a new one called Bread and Fred. It's a co-op game with two penguins trying to climb the mountain. So imagine getting over it, but it's me and my buddy Kanai trying to climb the top. So, yeah. Fuck. Listen, I clipped it, and I can't wait to put it on TikTok, because it was literally... I was like, plugging, hey, if you guys pick this game up on all the platforms, it's probably gonna... Shut up, Axel. I'm talking. This is gonna be a clip of me like, dude, this game's gonna make me cry, to immediately just see that. Oh, fuck. That's so sad, dude. Holy shit. Hey, T, what's poppin'? How's it going, guys? I've heard that penguin. Dude, it looks great. I'm really excited to check it out. We're gonna play it on Thursday, me and Kadai. Seeing a phone call? Is there a phone? Bread Fred, I think it's how you spell it. Looks kind of like Jump King. It's basically Jump King, but it's co-op. But it's just bread, like BREAD, like the actual bread. Oh, hold on. Oh, wait. I think this is the one. They said there's one you're basically like cooking to a music video. I think this is gonna be it. Well, let me turn this up for me. I don't know how the audio is for you guys. Okay, I just gotta keep going. Get y'all to hate me and not be sad. Fair enough. Good play. It's a smart play, Burb. It's a real smart play. Ooh, are these like donuts type deal? Oh, this is the song they played for us. This is great. I said we pull these out with our fingers? Do you have like a ladle or something? Is that person to me? Yo. But yo, Nick, what brought you here tonight? I know you said it was your first time coming over from TikTok. Did you see we're playing Venba? Did you just go, you know what? This is that TikTok guy. It's time for me to go show him some love over there. That's one. Oh, God. Oh. Hold on. Pour it. Oh. Is this butter? Or something like similar? No, drop the butter. Come on. Okay. Ooh, what are we making? It's like... It's hard to tell with like the art style. I thought it was like wads of meat. We're gonna make a kind of meatball, but now it looks like they might be some kind of like brownie cup. I don't know what these are. Is it a dessert? The butter. Not gonna spoil it. Play that shit for yourself if you haven't yet. What are you talking about, Falcon? What game? Cinnamon roll? I don't know what they were. It's hard to say. Dude, the music is great. This game needs aim assist. Maybe a little bit. I think it was just like, you kind of got to click and shoot. Okay, so I got to flip them. You just got to know like when to click and when to let go. Also, I think it's kind of meant to be played on mouse and keyboard, Playing on controller is doable for sure. Like, I'm not having trouble with it, but also I think it's not meant to play this way. We played the demo. I don't think I had any issues with this, but I'd say if it was a review, I probably wouldn't have any major complaints about the controls. I think it runs great. These look good. So I'm wondering, is Calvin coming home then? Is that what's happening? Is she like cooking because Calvin's coming home? Maybe bringing home the girlfriend? Ooh, this from the trap. We got the fish. Slice the fish. Slice. 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 Fillets? Listen, I'm not a big fish person, but oh, hold on. Oh, you're stuffing it in the fish? Is that how this goes? Oh, sizzle that bone barrel. I bet he's grown up and has a yo, listen, I hope it's not that. I hope it's just like, just graduated, maybe still has the girlfriend. I hope he doesn't have a family yet. I'd cry. It'd be so quick. I looked this game up and saw you and I had no idea. Oh, bet. Well, hey, listen, what a small world, dude. That's insane. Yeah, we totally stream, dog. I love that, dude. When you like follow someone on social media and then you like see them, so I'm like, oh, dude, it's the guy from the place. The Buddha. Play Redemption 1 and see how the story ends is so good. Dad died and he might have, it's, yeah, listen, he might. He might, it's hard to guess like how. Something that's really cool when they made like all the sound effects is they actually cooked the stuff and like recorded with like a little microphone. So like these are like genuine sound effects from them cooking the food, which is really dope. It's fun to hear it. This is sick. I like this level. I think it could be a little bit faster in terms of like how quick we're doing the stuff and like how quick it lets me like interact with things, but it's pretty dope. Like shucking a coconut, is that, I don't know what you call it. We're making idlis? That's sick. How do you know that? How do I know what about the sound effect thing? So I actually got to go to a preview event for this game. I got sent a Discord call. We sat with one of the devs. He told us a bunch of stuff about it. He showed us some samples. And then I made a YouTube video a few weeks ago kind of talking about the different like mechanics and things they included in the game. I definitely recommend checking it out. I think it's really cool, all the things they added. But yeah, it's honestly one of the like highlights so far of my like content creation career is getting to go to one of those like preview events. Where like I was sitting in a call with people from Eurogamer, from Game Informer, Wholesome Games. I had all these different like creative outlets. I'm like, oh my God, what am I doing here? Why am I here? I'm so imposter syndrome crazy. Really think it's gonna happen. Listen, I don't know. We'll find out after we finish cooking. We're gonna get our answers, I'm sure. And then, sorry, I might have missed some messages. I'm trying to scroll, but also try to cook some food. What do you brings Venba? Listen, I would love, I'm sure by the end of the game, there will be grandchildren. I think there will be, but I can't say for sure because I like to imagine what'll happen is like tail end, Venba's gonna be like, listen, I still love you. I love you. And son's gonna be like, you know what, mom, I was the asshole. I'm sorry. And then he's gonna teach his kid like Tamil culture. That's what I'm hoping for. We'll have stream bet, Brendo, dude. Enjoy it. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Also, guys, don't forget over on YouTube, I post some stuff. If you want to drop over there, drop the view, and leaving a comment and leaving a like is the most beneficial thing you can do. And if you're watching this on YouTube, because I'll probably post it after the fact, hey, like the video right now. Thank you. Look at it. Oh, look at that. I swear to God, if Calvin just like bails, like, sorry, mom, I'm not coming home, I'm going to lose my mind. Oh, she just cooked to cook? She haven't cooking for anyone? Oh no. I'll cook your favorite mutton. Hi, Amma. Thanks so much. Sure, Amma. I have a lot of plans today, but I think I can stop by for a bit. Super. Sorry, Amma. Something came up last minute and I can't make it tonight. I don't want to cry. She made all the food. She was so excited to see her son. You notice how the mask changed? I think it had closed eyes before. I don't know if that's something in the background we noticed or what. I will gut that brat like the fish this amazing woman just made. This is terrible. She's all alone. Oh, Venba. We're happy to inform you that your application for secondary teacher. Oh, she got the job, but so sad. There's so much popping, homie. We're just crying. Yo, is she drawing on the kid's test or is that Bachelor of Arts? Yo, his bitch ass finally came home. You better hug your mom and you better make dinner for her. Chris Kendall. Hold on, wait. I was trying to read that. Can I go up? I'll check that, I guess. Yo, that's hype. The exact vibe I was looking for. Great, but just so you know, that's not exactly hung inside. It's not usually hung inside the house. My dad just liked to hang it inside. Wait. Great, but just so you know, it's not usually hung inside the house. My dad just... Okay. Yeah, that's fine. I just needed something unique and interesting here. Shut up! By the way, you're the school lunch... For the school lunch scene, I was thinking it'd be cool if it was like a super diverse table of kids and they all shared food from their different cultures. What do you think Piria's lunch should be? Chicken tikka? Spicy vindaloo, maybe? Well, Piria is Tamer. So probably none of those. Piria. What if we show her eating nothing? Like it'd be... I would bring back my lunch a lot. I was too embarrassed to eat it at school. Maybe we can touch upon that. What is happening? I mean, it sounds like some kind of production thing. Or a story? A movie? A commercial? Oh. That might not fit the tone of the show. Okay, so show. It's just fun scenes that celebrate different cultures and cuisines that really represent Toronto. You must have a favorite dish your mom made or something, right? It just feels weird for me to write a scene where she isn't even a bit appreciative about the lunch. Oh God, this is hard to read. I was terrified to even open the lid. Oh no, fuck. Okay. Yeah, I'll check my mother's recipe book. Oh, come in. Toronto? That's fucking... I thought you actually... Well, we were for a minute. Now we're in a sad narrative moment. Yeah, but there was a scene where like you're actually like cutting up the food and seasoning it and do all that stuff. We got into a little more narrative heavy part, but yeah, you do like actually cook in this game. It's pretty dope. The guy was so scared. 100%. I totally understand the culture. Like I can't sympathize, but I can. Sorry, I can't empathize, but I can sympathize. You know what I mean? 100%. We've got Toronto Raptors. Okay. It's the fact he didn't want to cook. Yeah. Oh, fuck. Okay. If I have to give him a recipe, at least I can do this to ensure it's authentic. Oh. Not me eating chicken tenders. I can't believe Amma didn't take the recipe pick with her when she left. Oh, she went home. Oh, shit. So she didn't even take the job. She got off. Oh, because they did show like the empty house. Oh, actually, I think it was after dinner. Huh. Oh, man. Chicken tendies, baby. They're good. They're good. But this one's so like narrative heavy I have to read. I'm like, shoot, I keep like chewing on chicken while I'm reading. I'm so tired of this no AC shit that's going on in my house today. Oh, I'm so sorry, T. Open a window, crack on some fans. Yeah, crack on some fans. That's the terminology. Whoa, it looks like she's fixed a lot of these recipes. I can't read Tama very well, but let's see. Oh, Idlis. This is Putu? Oh, I remember making this with Amma and Appa. That was fun. Biryani, of course. Appa's favorite. Wow, she fixed it all. Nutu Kazi Kulambu? It's like chicken soup, I think. Huh. She made this for me one time when I was really ill. It's the only thing I could eat without throwing up. I must have been around 5 then. I still remember the taste, the smell. And the day she made it. There was a phone call from India. The cooker was whistling. Amma fed it to me, but I think she was upset about something. I wonder what it was. Anyways, if I'm going to feature this recipe in the show, I better cook it once at least. And this is exactly how they made the game. They made the team like make all the dishes before they put it in the game, so they knew like how to turn the actual cooking into a gameplay mechanic, which is really dope. I still say all of you cheated last night on marbles. Listen, don't dwell on the past, Nerdstorm. Just know you lost and maybe you'll win next time. Oh, how helpful. She's drawn cute pictures of the ingredients needed. I'll go pick these up first and then I can start putting it together. Oh, baby. So this is the soup we're making? Oh my God, complete recipes. Holy crap. Oh, but yeah, you can't read it because it's in Tom. Oh. Okay, so crumbles in the water. Oh God. Oh God. Oh God, what are the instructions? Okay. I can't really read this, but thankfully there's a diagram. Looks like I have to mix the tamarind? I don't know how you say that. Tamarind. With the water to extract its essence multiple times. Okay, so we do this. Hold on. I don't know if it matters what bowl. In the water. And then mix. Like. Oh, I got stirred. Okay. Oh, the water's really changing colors. I could have added more water directly to this bowl, but that might dilute the extracted water. I need to find a way to separate the extracted water and the tamarind. So we do this. No, hold on. We do this. Then we do this. Ayo! Give me that. Put that to the side. So now we do... What? Okay, we put that back in, and we add more water. And we mix it up. Baby, let's go! What is this, Pokemon Scarlet Violet? No, this game's actually fun. It has a crazy thing called a frame rate. It's pretty dope. I feel like the tamarind can't be that good anymore, right? Do we need more? We need new stuff? Mix it all up, and we mix it all up. The water isn't really changing color that much anymore. I think I've gotten everything I can from this tamarind. Let me add to the other bowl and see. Okay, so... Okay. That's as much as I'm going to get, I think. I hope this means the tamarind water is ready. On to the next thing. That's true, there's no music, and I'm wondering if that's like... Because Venba liked to turn the music on when she cooked. I don't know if Kavin knows that. I think he just doesn't put anything on. See, this is... Okay, listen, guys. I'm gonna do my thing again where I kind of vamp about indie games. But, like, these are the background things you notice, right? Where, like... They tell the story without being like, uh-oh, I forgot to turn the music on because my mom liked to do that, but I never really thought to. Like, it's, it's so cool. I can't read that. Okay, well, there's no diagram on this one. My timer isn't the most fluent, so I might not be able to translate this fully, but maybe I can do it step by step. I think I can make out a few of these words. Toast both of the grains first. Nice. Just have to figure out the missing part. I'm going to sit down. I've been standing this whole stream. Excuse me. I'm going to see you guys down here. Yum, 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 yum. Okay. There's something under my desk. I thought I just crushed it, but it's fine. It's just plastic. Never clicked on that. Dude, indie games do it. Like, there's another one. I'm getting a little distracted here. Unpacking, if you guys haven't played it, that one has so much world building storytelling where, like, there's not like a, oh no, you walked in the house and found this thing. But there are, like, your character has something in their first room. And then when they move to another one, they don't have it anymore. Or when they move to the next one, you see, like, oh, I have the same thing, but it's like the newer version. Or like, I used to have a bunch of toys and stuff, but now I'm supposed to grow up. So I get rid of all my toys. And now I just have, like, adult things. It is insane, the storytelling and unpacking. If you haven't, it's coming to mobile soon and you can pretty much play it everywhere else. If you don't have unpacking, please go play it. It is phenomenal. Unpacking is probably my favorite game. It's great. It's up there, dude. I got the platinum on PS5. I want to get the PS4 version and re-platinum it. It's so much fun. I was thinking, okay, full transparency, I've ordered the maid dress. I got the biggest size I can because I'm a big guy. Hopefully trying to shed some lbs before we do anything. And, and I think the idea was for the maid dress stream, I play like all the cleaning games I can get. Maybe some Power Wash Simulator, maybe a little to the left, some unpacking, do any kind of games that are just like cleaning and tidying stuff up. So I thought it might be fun. That's what I was thinking for it. I know we talked about Just Dance, but I think the other one would be a little more fitting. I'm hot on streams. Majors? Yeah, so last year for September, and we're coming up on the new September, so I got to get on it. September, May dress stream is something you guys unlocked for all those subs, and now we're back in it. So, like, I need to do that soon. It's the only one we haven't done. So, give us how to buy the May. I think so. The one you sent me, I literally just went for the biggest one. I haven't tried, like, I haven't gotten it. So, like, we'll see. And worst case, if it doesn't fit well, it just looks dumb on camera, and we'll rock with it. I'll wear a t-shirt underneath or something. You know, we'll figure it out. But anyway, that's for a future day. We're playing Venba. All right, so Death Post Grain. You can go step by step, although I don't really see any grains. Did I mistranslate something? Grains. I don't have like a mortar or anything. Like, absolutely, Burb. I appreciate you, dog. So we get to see that. No, you think I'm just gonna? No, you think I'm gonna lift the skirt? Come on now, Nerdstorm. This is Twitch. Actually, you know what? That's actually not a great excuse. That's actually quite literally. There's so many. There's so many. Yeah, we're good. We'll stop there. All right. Were both the things I added grains? What else could it be? Okay. Shallots? Is it? Oh, is it the mustard seeds and what is this? The cumin? Is that right? Ah, it's seeds, not grains. I can't count the number of times I've woken up to this sound though. Leave the freakiness. That's true, dude. Nurse asked me some crazy things in the DMs, dude. How's it already smelling so good? Oh, I can read this part easily. Next, add red leaves and green chilies. So, red. Did he screw it up? Is it red chilies and green leaves? I'm going to assume he read it backwards. Oh, I must have my words for red and green switched around. On to the next step. Add minced blank and crushed garlic. Minced. Do you mince shallots? Garlic and ginger. Ginger, garlic, so that's water. Mint, is that this? Rasam powder. I guess, do you mince shallots, guys? I don't know. Calvin's text box is like purple and yellow to show he speaks English goodly. When he was a kid, his text box was different. Oh, you know, honestly, I didn't even notice it this time. It's true. I mean, it's probably true. I have to look at it. I think he misunderstood. I know nothing about cooking. Fair enough. She doesn't have to know. All right, I'm going to go with the shallots and the garlic and ginger. It smells so good. It's usually around this time, Amma has me waving away all the steam from the smoke detector. What gives out water? First, add blank that creates water, then add water itself. The tomatoes. We have the tomatoes because we know that. Oh, tomatoes. Ah, frying it seems to release a lot of water. And then the actual water. So that's what the tamarind water's for. No idea what this says, but only 2 ingredients left, so add blank and blank to taste. So we add the Rasam salt and the regular salt. Ah, this smell is really taking me back. Amma was upset because of the phone call she got from home. What was the phone call? What was the phone call? What's this? Oh, it's Ree. Sorry, my mic's in the way. I think I remember now. My mic's in the way. I was waiting for something to happen. Sorry, let me eat some mac and cheese quick. So I know. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you're enjoying the stream. You spill that mac and cheese like a disgusting pig. I'm sorry, Appa. I'm sorry I'm not there. Oh, no. Did her dad die, but she was taking care of... God, oh. No. So I think she wasn't home for her dad. Shit. Oh, that's so sad. Yo, Tommy Tsunami, homie. What's poppin', dude? Don't mind us. We're just crying over sad family moments. I'm gonna cry into my pillow. Same, dude. I know. I thought she was getting better. Oh, no, it's Mom. It's Mom. She's talking to Dad about Mom. Oh, it's almost the end of the month, so I should be able to send you more money soon. No, it's okay. Let me at least be of use this way. Oh, shit. Can't read this part either, but there's not much to this. Just put everything in and cook it, I guess. Put everything in and cook it. Oh, let me get the water in there. Hold on, I need the water. Oh, man. But yeah, for anyone popping in late or being like, Danny, what is this game? Guys, this is Venba. It's a game about a family immigrating from India to Canada and struggling with keeping their son, like, invested in his own culture. And you get to cook while you're playing the whole thing. Let's turn this on after I get everything. I'll put everything in. Did I miss something? The cooker, I guess I had to put that on first. No, did I put that in? Yeah, the game's super dope. Would recommend it. It's on PlayStation, Steam, Xbox, Switch, everywhere. Go play it. Okay, I didn't put the weight on. That's why. Whew. Long line of people not being here, being there when their dad dies. Honestly, no, we don't know that Kevin wasn't there. He might have been. Well, I'm sure he wasn't. He's probably somewhere doing work and stuff, and then came home for the funeral. But he definitely wasn't there when Mom needed someone to hang out with. Bully. I know all the Canadian references. They make. Hey, that's Burb out here being the cultural connection, dude. My last chicken tendy. I don't think Mom is dead. Calvin made a point that she went back home to India. So I'm assuming once she didn't have a husband or son was doing his own thing, she just went home to India. I don't know if she's with someone, if her dad's still alive, or what the case is. I doubt it. I doubt both of her parents are still alive. I'm assuming this is setting up that her mom's about to pass away. I should keep going. Wow, that looks fantastic. Chicken stock always has a golden color, but that turmeric is making it look extra nice. Turmeric? I think I said it wrong. Oh man, should we even feature this in the show? Some corporation is gonna start selling an overpriced turmeric chicken stock after watching this. We'll mix it together. Okay, last step. We just have to mix these together, I suppose. Rasam is usually water, but here it's fresh chicken stock instead. That's really cool. Wow. I wonder how Chris will describe this to the team. An exotic take on a chicken soup made from a variety of spices and aromatics. Aromatics, I think? I don't know. Gross. Pour it in. Did we not debone the chicken? Do you not do that? You just leave the bone in there? That looks great, Hama. A lot easier than I thought. Let's see if it tastes anything like it that day. See if it tastes anything like that day. Hey! I know. I wonder if that. Oh. She looks about 60 if her parents had her at 20. Yeah, it's true. We won't know. I don't think we know yet, though. But I'm assuming her parents are around. But I won't know till we know. Amma, why are you sad? It's nothing. Oh, Michael, close homage. He did have a Ratatouille moment. He sure did. A lot of dishes you leave. Do you really? So I don't know many that you do. Like one time we have a place out here called Rutter's. You guys might be familiar. But like it was like a roast, not roast beef. It was like a rib sandwich. It was like a sandwich with just ribs in it. And I thought it was gonna be like the rib meat with the bone taken off, but they left the bone on. And literally I'm like, how is this a sandwich? You can't eat this as a sandwich. I literally just took the bun away and just ate the ribs. I'm like, this just doesn't make sense. Why was this a sandwich? Did I do something wrong? Oh no, Kana, not at all. I heard from home. Your grandmother, Amma loves her a lot, but sometimes people have to leave and go far away, and Amma will just miss her. Why is she leaving? It's natural, Kavin. Everyone leaves someday. Us too? It'll happen to everyone. I won't leave you, Amma or Appa. So that was a lie. You call your fucking mom. Humble porridge can taste sweeter than nectar when fed by the little hands of one's child. Thank you, Venba. Aww. Did he go to India? Aww. Oh, he's wearing Dad's glasses. Yo, this song slaps. It's a banger, bro. Venba walking sounds like breaking glass in Minecraft. Does it? I didn't even listen to it. Yeah, I told you I'm terrible at this. It's easy, Kavin. Listen, it's all about temperature control with dosa. First, pour water on the stone to reduce the heat. Next, set the fire to the low setting. Pour the batter, and since the stone isn't hot, you can spread the batter easily. Add oil around the edge. Oh God, Mom, I didn't write this down. Around the edges and turn up the heat. This will fry the batter and make it easier to flip once the edges are brown. Then it's done. Easy, right? Yeah, for you. Another disaster coming up. All right, hold on. You got water, batter. Oh wait, was the oil first? Okay. I think I fucked it up. Excuse me, I'm chewing. White text and color background means they're speaking, not yeah, I think right now they're speaking Tamil. I keep screwing it up because I have to remember like the phone call. I think he's speaking yellow when he's talking to people in Canada. So I believe we're speaking Tamil right now. Did I spread the batter wrong? You spread the batter frying, Kavin. But you forgot to add something before the spreading. To get the instruction again, I think I know I did. Okay, so I think it was supposed to be the oil. So water, blop, oil, blop. No, oil, no. Oh, turn the heat. Hold on, turn the heat down. Then oil, then batter. Got to add something. Did I do something wrong? Hold on. Yeah, I'm butchering it again. Hold on. I might have to ask for the instructions again. Wait, no, actually, it looks pretty good. Now the oil? Okay. Get that spatula. Wait for it to golden brown, I think. Good Lord. Someone said, hey, Danny, but it is literally black on black, and I cannot see your username for the life of me. Who are you? Hold on, I can highlight it. Hey, it's Pokemon Master Lord. What's poppin', homie? How you doing tonight? Thank you, Burb. I appreciate it. Yeah, on my I have dark mode on OBS, so if you have a black text name, I just cannot read it. A pancake. It kinda. That's what it looks like. Like similar. Oh, I think I was too soon. I went too soon. That's on me. Everything all right? Well, almost. Let me see if I can figure. Okay, I think I got. Hold on. Try again. So we do water. What's up, Logan? How you doing tonight, homie? Do that, and then it's the batter. Then we rotate it. We spread it out. You got this, Cooking King. Yo, Phantom, that's the gas I needed, baby. Do this. All right. Now I guess I don't have to turn the heat up, right? I just let it alone. Don't finagle it. Wait till I see the edges turn golden brown, then I'll let go. I think. That fucks something up. If I screw up this time, I'll ask for the instructions again. I'll see what I skipped. I mean, I'm in good, Logan. Just playing as many indies as we can. We finished the Soul Links. Good time, dude. How about yourself? Exactly how you make pancake. It's true. What did I fuck up? Did I turn the heat up again? Hold on. Too much? No. We good? Oh, hold on. Oh my God. I did it! Good job. Ready to try something harder? Yo, let's go, baby. I'm good at this. Ready to try Othapam? The roast will be a bit thicker this time, so you need to layer all the vegetables. Oh, this is like the pizza one, right? With all the toppings? Yes. Not really, though. Okay. Well, I don't have any vegetables. What do I do with the vegetables? So water, temperature, batter. Rotate it out. Big Good's playing Apex. Bet, dude. You getting those coveted victory hours, whatever they call it in Apex? Listen, make sure y'all eating, though. Get some food in your tum-tum. Okay, now the toppings. Do I have to add all of them? Actually, you just add whatever you want. Everyone's othapam. I'm going to butcher this. It's different. Just make sure you add ghee first. Ghee? Is that the yellow? Yeah, ghee first. All right, well, if I have what I want then, Mom, I'm going to put on some carrots. I'm going to put on... Ooh, onions? No. Oh, but those green peppers, those look like jalapenos to me. Idli powder. Okay, and now to turn the heat up. And then when it turns brown, I flip it again. And then we're good. I think I'm getting the hang of this. Ooh. So how did it cook into like the thing like that? Maybe it's thicker. Yeah, she did say it was thicker. Oh man. I'm gonna make these. Listen, if you guys do, put them in the Discord. I'd love to see it. I don't know that I would like to. It's just when will I? Oh, I suck at sticking to things. I've gotten like 3 wins this week. People were like, yo, bet, dude, congratulations. Tortilla. All right, I'll make another one. I haven't made this in a while. This was your Appa's favorite. Curry dosa is dosa with minced meat. Meat? Yes, exactly. We're doing it with mutton here, but you could do it with chicken, beef, or whatever you like. Yo, give me some of that chicken, baby. All right. So we spread the batter. There we go. I was spinning it before the thing let me, so I was like screwing it up. You need to get a job first, so I can get. Yeah, fair enough. Good call. Good job, Kevin. Now we can start adding the curry toppings. Curry. This uthapam, you want to add the ghee first, and then add the beaten egg as a coating, followed by the actual curry, and then finish it with coriander. Okay. So ghee, egg, curry, coriander. Ghee. Is it he? I don't know how you say it. I don't think you say the G. The eggs. Is this the what's the curry? Is it this? It's the coriander, so we want the curry. Whoa! And then the coriander. Then we turn the heat up. And then when it goes golden brown, we give it a little flipsy. I think now we're good. And then when it's all good to go, we give another flipsy, and boom. Just like father used to make. Well, used to eat, not make. You think it's so nice to listen to while drawing. Dude, right? Just throw on the Venba soundtrack, bro. I don't think it's a long one. I can't imagine it being more than like 20 minutes, but like, at one point, will you play My Friendly Neighborhood? I would like to. That is one that got away from me a little bit. It's on my list still, but I've had like, so in the past month, I've had Gravity Circuit, Viewfinder, Venba. I've had Goobies. I've had, what else am I playing? Dave the Diver. I have a review code for Super Catboy I have to play. I've had a lot of, I've had trying to get back to Final Fantasy 16, so I would like to do My Friendly Neighborhood. When? TBD, but hopefully soon. Yes, it really is. Gooby Gang stream went, just all four of our game. I know you must play indies. You plan on playing Baldur's Gate. I don't know if I'm going to stream it. I know my buddy Chris wants to do a playthrough. I will be a part of his streams. Depending where they fall as far as my streams, I will most likely not stream it myself. If it's a situation where I don't have a plan, or like we're going to stream Baldur's Gate, maybe I'll do one or two. I think my plan is I will be a part of a Baldur's Gate stream series, but I don't know that I will. Hype for it. Those servers, dude, Thursday's going to be, it's going to be lit, dude. Yeah, we played the early access build of Baldur's Gate. I can't speak. A while back, and I really dug it. Just kind of put it down until full release. I know people wanted Dragonborn and stuff like that, and now it just seems like the game's got everything you could imagine. So like, I'm very excited to check it out. But I know my buddy wants to stream. It's on vacation, so we won't be playing it probably till he gets back. But my fryers are getting cold. You're doing great, Calvin. You can start your own Dosa restaurant if you wanted to go back, when you go back. I know, right? I could probably run the best one. If there were restaurants that can serve Dosa like this back there, you wouldn't have missed home so much and left, huh? I came here for more than just Dosa, Calvin. Oh, yeah, of course. I was just joking. Oh. It's your fault, Calvin. You're the reason. Okay, well, you start eating these. I'll make the rest and then join you. Oh, no. I'll do it. Otherwise, we'll get cold before you can eat them. Well, won't they get cold for you then? Let me do this one time at least. Sure, Calvin. I unfortunately can't make it to Thursday stream. Oh my God, Falcon, just quit. I told you, just quit, dude. Then you don't gotta work. No, homie, I get you. No sweat. The VODs exist. They're out there. I know I'm going to export the full Void one tonight and hopefully post that on Thursday. And then I'll probably post the full VOD for this next week. I'm trying to do that more with games that we kind of beat in one night, or at least series, but I don't know. Amma, I have something to show you. Is this Amma's recipe book? Have you been using it? Wait, I didn't fix some of these. You fixed those too? And you wrote into Amma? This is great, Calvin. Is this all research for that show you're writing? No, Amma. Actually, I quit that job. Oh, why? I couldn't write what they wanted. I felt like a fraud. Have you seen Vampires? I sure have, dude. It's a dope game. So I've been playing Goobies, which is very similar, but it's like a goofy, like, I posted about on TikTok the other day. But it's Vampire Survivor, but it's like goofy, wiggly characters. I personally prefer that. Vampire Survivors is cool, but Gooby's more my speed, I think. But yeah, Vampire Survivor is dope. I'm ready to make Dragonborn dwarf babies that play amazing music. Yo, Tommy's got his whole life planned. I was like, dude, when Baldur's Gate's here, I'm all in, baby. I'm gonna have the whole deal. Oop, he got that imposter syndrome. I think it's because they wanted him to do like, you ever see those TikToks where it's like stereotypical Hollywood where they're like, yes, make a Spanish person that's like very over the top and always yells and does this, that, and the other, and da-da-da-da-da. Like, I think that's what he was feeling, where they wanted you like, make a stereotypical Indian person in our show. And he's like, that's just not authentic. I don't like that. Literally, Danny, Chris, Connor, Danny, Kanai, Chris, Connor, I can read. And I have all been playing Goobies together. Dude, we'll sit in Discord and just play Goobies. I took this job because it was the first place that would hire me. I suppose the showrunners felt I could offer a Tomer perspective, but I've distanced myself from all that my entire life. I couldn't even speak the language fluently. What perspective can I even offer? I've acted like being Tomer was inconvenient for me my whole life. But now I'm acting Tomer when it's convenient for me. I can read good. When there's a job on the line, I couldn't deal with it. You're being unfair to yourself. I had no idea you felt this way. I'm excited because I've never played D&D and this is the first. Yo, bet it's a good way to do it because I think it does a great job of like explaining how D&D works as far as the roles and stuff. It was really convenient for me because it's been a minute, so I'd have to go back and I'm also playing D&D now. But yeah, I think it's really nice for that kind of thing. I hope you just get like addicted in like a non-harmful way. It's true, Amma. I'm just a tourist, and I wasn't there for you after Appa. And every time I wanted to apologize, I just felt too guilty to even face you. You've always said you stayed in Canada for me. I know how much it must have hurt you to come back here. How much I must have hurt you. And Appa. It was so sudden. I always thought there would be time to tell him how much he inspires me. Even the stories he made up when I was a child and reading them to me until I finally fell asleep. My writing can't hold a candle to that. If I'm writing today, it's because of him. I'm still just trying to catch up to him. Aww. I'm not gonna cry. That's so sweet. That's not why I came here, Calvin. You didn't? I came here because that's the best for me, and even though it hurt me, it's what's best for you. What do you mean? I loved living here. The people, my parents, my job, everything. Leaving India was necessary, but really hard. I felt bad for leaving, and I miss it so much that I wanted to raise you like we'd never left here. It must have been suffocating for you. And after Pavlon, well, coming back here and teaching all these kids has been great. If I had stayed there, I don't think I could have given you the space you needed. Thanks, Amma. How long you staying here? I don't know, Amma. But this is nice. What about you? You think you'll ever come back to Canada? I don't know, Kana. But this is really nice. Oh, man. It's so cute. I'm glad Mom didn't die. I'm so glad Mom didn't die. That would have been really sad. This game, it was short. It's definitely short. I probably took us, without all the talking and stopping in between, it probably would have been like just over an hour. But also, a lot of indie games aren't about like the multiplayer lifetime. I can play this forever. It's about having a nice narrative story. So it could be what it be, and I dig it.